I. The system rotten, them don't say we pride. Them promise change when I lie them tell. The people suffer, them just ring the bell. Auditor general, now we watch dog, but they push them down, one man the vex joke. We say enough, we no go play blind. Justice now we right, we go take them in time. Salon wake up, this now we fight. For democracy, we go shine the light. The future pride, but we must resist. This parliament no fit betray witches. Parliament support Madam Bill for betray democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this guy parliament and politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Democracy now we own, we no go let go. Salon stand up, make we voice echo. The people power strong, no more abuse. Together we go win, now we choice to choose. Parliament support Madam Bill for betray democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliament and politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Now so we look don't turn the dust. The people cry but them no care for us. The flag green, white and blue don't fade. Accountability them use and play trade. Politicians them they chop the cake. The people hunger the whole land shake. Them betray the trust we binky them. But we voice go loud, we no go silence. Parliament support Madam Bill for betray democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliament and politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Pull them way, open your eye. The system rotten, them don't say we pride. Them promise change when I lie them tell. The people suffer, them just ring the bell. Auditor General, now we watch dog, but they push them down, one man the vex joke. We say enough, we no go play blind. Justice now we right, we go take them in time. Salon wake up, this now we fight. For democracy, we go shine the light. The future pride, but we must resist. This parliament no fit betray witches. Parliament support Madam Bill for betray democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliament and politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Democracy now we own, we no go let go. Salon stand up, make we voice echo. The people power strong, no more abuse. Together we go win, now we choice to choose.
All right, good morning and welcome to a program where we call Kulga Research, and we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issues the front page of the different newspapers and the Polnado for the morning. Of course, today is the 24th day inside the month of December, and tomorrow the paper then they drown. Now, normally that's what can happen. Tomorrow the 25, 26 paper then they drown, 27 we'd expect say paper then for come out. Let me just see you stand the 27 are Tuesday, the one day actually, and 24 paper they come out, 25 paper they drown, 26 paper they drown, 27 Friday paper then supposed for come out, and of course then we go back to a Monday, when at the 30th paper they come out, 31 paper they come out, Wednesday when at the first paper then supposed for drown. And normally, if they work to that, the Thursday when at the second paper, then they come out Friday and again and again and again. Yeah. And when I say paper they drown, you know what I mean? Paper no they come out at all. Yeah, because they said in a public holiday is supposed to be. All right, good morning. Hope you get a wonderful night. Okay, so let me go straight and begin watch waiting the paper them say inside the program this morning. And the first paper we will go with this morning now the drone newspaper. Drone newspaper say why always VP Jules de Jallo, Diamond Saga in name Dede, MMTU in name Dede, Brookfields in name Dede, Brookfields Hotel Saga in name Dede, Tabital Pulaku International in name Dede. And you talk about the dispute between the two company them where the one supposed for give in company fear, and then they say the other company for add in name Dede and plenty other one them. And then we go to the next one where say debunking media speculations, Zula provides evidence of compliance. Okay. And we go to the next one where now with 40,000 new leons, we're in 40 million leons and 20 million old leons up for grab. EBK Trophy 2024 kicks off on Christmas Day. And you as well get Tanzania and Sierra Leone agricultural transformation empowers women and youth. The next one, now the Salon Compass newspaper, Auditor General and Deputy removal. Parliament turns Judas. Zud Labs rubbishes erroneous audit claims. All right, and special. Okay, we go to the next one. We're in the Heritage newspaper. Say 500 graduates from Sankara Media Hub, and you get as well Civil Service College ends annual retreat. CD Tunis donate 500,000 millions to Oba. We have 500 million that one day. And we go to the next paper. We now the Africa 24 President Bio hits the nail on the head. And you as well get effort buffet on stone ears. Kush hideout all over. And Jewel Junction need traffic lights as it clarifies error in Auditor General's report. Zula pays 199,226,909 to saloon government. And the next one, now the Vindicator newspaper, Zula pay 199.2 million to government since 2021, highlight transparency and governance. And Energy Ministry supervise. I take that again. Energy Ministry support social media influencer with festive gesture. Michael Maria Valentine building bridge for stronger Africa-Europe trade relations. And you get other story them for inside this edition of the Vindicator newspaper. The next paper we'll get inside the program now the Open Space newspaper, we say as it pays 199,226,909 to government, Zul Labs has set its commitment to corporate best practice, and Salwako welcomes new board chair. The next one at the Sky Times newspaper, we say LEONE Rock Premier League kicks off with Loawa FC victory over Baibure Warriors. The next one at the Night Watch newspaper with removal of Lara Taylor, Lara Antamba, Bill cleans hands. And you get was the APC dead in Parliament? The next one now the Owl newspaper, we say Michelle Maria Valenti building bridges for stronger Africa-Europe trade relations. And Adi Macaulay blast government over police arrest of our aunt. Lawyer Society condemn Parliament removal of Auditor General and Lara Taylor Pierce. And all this now the paper and this way we get inside the program this morning. Of course, let's just take a very short break and we'll come back just now with the rest of the program.
Parliament support man up here for the trade democracy and endorse accountability coup. WB INT for the Auditor General, we are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliamentary politician, we not go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Now so we look don't turn the dust. The people cry but them no care for us. The flag green, white and blue don't fade. Accountability them use and play trade. Politicians them they chop the cake. The people hunger the whole land shake. Them betray the trust, we pinky them. But we voice go loud, we no go silence. Parliament support Madam Bio for betrayed democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General, we are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliament and politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Pull them way, open your eye. The system rotten, them don't say we pride. Them promise change when I lie and tell. The people suffer, them just ring the bell. Auditor General, now we watch dog, but they push them down, one man defects stroke. We say enough, we no go play blind. Justice now we right, we go take them in time. Salon wake up, this now we fight. For democracy, we go shine the light. The future bright, but we must resist. This parliament no fit betray witches. Parliament support Madam Bio for betrayed democracy and endorse accountability coup. Them you big INT for the Auditor General, we are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliament and politician.
Of course, welcome back. You still watch Colgate's Right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Usai we actually discuss issue them with the front page of the different newspaper in the Kai, and after that we can bring people inside. But sometimes we can even talk about issue way no day na the different newspaper them. And I want to waste any more time. Let me go quickly inside the program. We got Legend, ML Wui, where they with me inside the program this morning. Good morning, Legend. The mic mute.
Good morning, Mr. Shenga-Pierre. Good morning to the people of Sierra Leone. Welcome.
All right, thank you very much. All right, of course, let me just go quickly. And I will begin this thing with the latest, big thing where we get inside the country, we get for do with the Auditor General. Of course, you been on the follow that issue there seriously, and you don't analyze, you don't give your own view, you don't try for summarize the whole thing or put your own sense into all of them. And then so now we don't see Parliament, the style way Parliament use by Salon people. Parliament vote. After 136, you get 100. We vote in favor for let them remove the Auditor General, and 36, vote against. And SLPP forgets 2/3 of the majority. We just need 2 members of Parliament from the APC. But we find out, say, 7 members of Parliament them votes in favor, for let them remove the Auditor General. So you follow that story. What do you take?
Well, firstly, we get for establish the principles of democracy. We mean say, however how the votes go, we know that they exercise the franchise for votes, how they want for votes. But again, when you look at the compendium or the crux of the matter itself, you look at the fact that the Auditor General has performed her function, and based on that, we get some of them things that will come up. You go see the bias, you go see the non-validity of the parliament itself, because obviously we all know say parliament we don't work at people and the members of parliament and we don't sort of boycott parliament at some point in time. Until I think say because of the purpose of for the people of Sierra Leone, they say okay, let them go back in. And when you follow the trail, the history of the parliament itself, say it's not. I don't know if that could be a crime, as when somebody criticizes or go hard on the right issues, then go take you as an enemy. But the parliament is not legitimate anymore. We know that, and what we don't decide for do is that document all of this. I believe say all the salaries the way they receive, then therefore pay that back when we get a proper government, because the government itself is not legitimate, the parliament is not legitimate. So what do you expect to get? So we all be don't know, we all be don't foresee say some of them things that will happen, because if you get people them in position, we're not credible, we not get what you call the credibility for themselves. We know say waiting parliament supposed for be now for be the defenders of the people, and we all know the outcry of the people of Sierra Leone say okay, the Auditor General and her deputy try for defend the interest of Sierra Leoneans, because the funds that are being used or expended are funds that are meant to go to the consolidated fund that are misappropriated and misused by the offices that are concerned in this scenario. So if the Auditor General has performed that function as accredited by ICASEL and other accounting bodies, they all don't agree to the fact that the Auditor General and our deputy have done their functions perfectly, and the people of Sierra Leone are no majority, although they are the voice of the voiceless at this point, because many people cannot talk. But we know from the survey we conduct for say people that support wetin the Auditor General don't do, and we see that Parliament has gone against the wish of the people, then we know that from everything, it's a bad precedent, and this is a recipe for chaos. And if you wanna elaborate on that shortly,
Go ahead.
I will take you
Go
back
ahead.
to the.
Will get you? Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. I will take you back to the story of Julius Caesar when people decide for rise against tyranny. So the story of Julius Caesar itself, it has a connotative meaning. We mean say, even though Caesar was this somebody we fight for the Roman people then decide say Rome is bigger than an individual. So they decide to kill Caesar just because of they want Rome to be free. And here in our case, it's the opposite of Julius Caesar. They decide to kill the state for the purpose of one individual when are the president in interest. And any nation we don't go towards those levels, and they tell you say the future is really bleak. And this is worrying for patriotic Sierra Leoneans. In fact, not just patriotic Sierra Leoneans, but for any Sierra Leonean we know say you love your country, you go feel worried because we cannot put an individual interest above the state. That is a problem. That is a serious problem. Parliament supposed for stamp out for fight against all of these anomalies. But if at the end of the day, they try to condone these anomalies, and from waiting, I think I follow your program a few days ago, I already say some parliamentarians, they received 30,000 leons bribe. So what has our nation resulted to? What are our people, our men, our parliamentarians resulted? So now for their own belly, they prefer the nation for be destroyed. How you think say Lara Telopias go take this? How you think say international bodies? How you think say the credibility of Sierra Leone go to the world? Because people are, I don't know if BBC reports them, but I doubt BBC reports them. But this is a newsworthy thing where BBC is supposed to report. But again, it goes to show that the state has been compromised. All these institutions, we hear what the president promised the journalists, they gave them money and stuff, which is something quite unique. You know what I mean? It's quite. Can you imagine the people that wait for the fourth estate, wait for defend the integrity of Sierra Leone, for fight fiercely in terms of journalistic? I've been a journalist myself. I know the principles of journalists. You have to be accountable. You have to be credible, and you have to stand away from being compromised. But waiting salon poverty don't make everybody don't go down to being incredible. Why? But I think say we still supposed to stand up and fight for we nation, because I mean, let the whole world go to the one way. We still should have people with the level headway for try for challenge the status quo.
You know, I'm happy you begin to talk about this allegation of 30,000 30 million leons where they actually give to waiting, you know. And the good thing now, you not can normally talk about fly news, but this one come out from honorable members them as well, sitting members of parliament them, they leveled, you know, this kind of allegation against the leadership. You know, say then they collect money secretly from Julius Marabio for kill the state, for kill democracy, for kill good governance, for kill transparency and accountability. So then the thing and they fly from different sides. You know, if a sitting member of parliament they make this kind of allegation, you know, yesterday, Bonnie Kaliwan, it continuously the same. In as much as other people them get way out and think about them, but it continuously they say that particular word they on the public, not to 110, not to 210, but it continuously they repeat them for the people they hear it say, now this thing they happen. You know, what in this send to you?
No, it's really a worrying situation, as I tell you now. You know, the fact that people are not able, that goes back to the word where I can always use credibility. People are not able to be credible anymore in that country. Is it because of hunger? Is it because of the poverty? Is it because of the police intimidation? Is it because of the state capture? So does that result that we need to reset Sierra Leone? And resetting Sierra Leone what will the implications be? So the thing, that is why I'm saying anybody will love your country, even if no matter what, you go begin the fear, you go begin the sense say there is going to be a serious problem in that country if we do not nip it in the bud, if we do not stop it. Because I not ever since my existence in that country, I not ever see parliamentarian come publicly for confirm say, oh, incumbent parliamentarians, they don't take bribe just because of the one for pass this law. And you see, even beyond that, we see a subset of other laws are being passed when like the Motherhood Act or something without the
Safe motherhood bill,
consultation
yes.
of the people of Sierra Leone. All of these obnoxious laws will not go with the religious principles of a country. They are being passed, and what you will see is just like a roller coaster or a domino effect. We get a government will not win elections clearly. I'm going to say this clearly, and because of that, everything we then they do, we don't they talk this, nothing is going to be legitimate. And we have people that are writing these things down, that are documenting it. For instance, we get a book which just been published by SLAM, the Sierra Leone Association of something, a group based in the diaspora. You know, they've published a book. I think say some people in need for go and get a grasp of that book and read and see waiting they happen. And we are also compiling some of these things. And the newspapers as well, all the time, when they publish this information, we are compiling them. So go back when the time come for revise some of them things there. So we realize say this now a very dangerous principle, because if this flying news where they go on now say parliamentarians are being bribed $30,000 or 30 million euros, I don't know how much that is. I cannot confirm neither deny. But the fact remains, if that news has come out, then there is some iota of fact within that. And if this member of parliament don't come out boldly for say, it just shows the patriotism in him, because I followed up the program faintly yesterday and I was
so now you talk about the patriotism inside him. They want the fire away it gets, you know. But other allegations,
I don't know if now because
come out again, just know the reason why I just want for follow gets you know that kind of discussion. You know, other school of thought, other people within the same parliament. So now the question is, credibility inside crisis right now. The question is, who that we for trust? Now, other set of people don't even tell we say, then set of people here where the names then they out so, where go and they make them kind of allegation. Yeah. In fact, then collect 1,000 and then give them not so big money. Then give them 7,000 for the 1,000. Yeah. So now the question is, who that in what we for take?
you bad. You don't put me in a very tangled
because
web.
This don't make your own allegation yesterday against in leadership. And other set of people as well, don't each one we say no, not also EB. Now this. Okay, we adjust the talk and because of not for defend them. For later, we just get balanced, discussion. But I don't make a very clear say, una self need for come and make una own points. Anybody will get clean hands, then you need for come. What be the primary school and ask, conky are your hands clean? So you get for come, if you're not conky, can't clean your hand. Let we all know say you hand clean. Yeah, but anybody really hide behind the scene and not want for explain your own path, then it means say get something for hide. So the question now, for now that we don't get our allegation and counter allegation, we're not gonna publicate. The question is, what are we for trust?
Well, in law, we get in an equitable maxim where we refer to say we'll get a lot of equitable maxims, but for contract law also when you come, they say those who come for equity must come with clean hands. So like what you say, this situation is being juxtaposed now. We are looking forward to the two sides for come, but again, irrespective of that, the fact that we've got these accusations and counter accusations don't show say there is something within bribery don't take place. And the principle where we take from that is that the problem of being credible, like the whole parliament has been corrupted. And if we get a system where already don't become corrupted, then they are not seeking the interest, because mind you, the purpose of going to parliament is to represent your constituency. I'm not a parliamentarian, but from my own common understanding is to find a platform where we're able to checkmate the executive arms of government and others. So parliament then they for legislate the laws. And they're not going to just legislate the laws, but then for doing, because that is why they take the oath. They always take the oath, then get the ethical codes where they guide them. But again, who side the problem come out well, and not go say because of the lack of education, because obviously from principle, from time being, you get people away the constituency go love, even though they not go school better or they not learn much, but then get good principles in them where the community go love them and vote them, send them to parliament for represent them. So they are the eyes of the people. Now, waiting don't happen because of the matters cascaded to the point wherein poverty don't become a whole issue. Hunger, people and therefore feed their family. They look at parliament now, say, oh, because I was a reporter attached at parliament when I was in Sierra Leone. I was reporting news from Sierra Leone. I was following up. But by then, things were not that appalling.
Even when things not been that kind bad, but you been to see the kind of reggae where the place still inside parliament.
Yes, like in the committee sittings.
There you go.
When you get the committee
of
sittings,
appointment committee, account, and transparency or whatever, PSC, and public accounts committee, all of that, and then you see certain time, for example, public accounts committee. You go see somebody come up with a document them. You as journalists then inside the all you see say really you not get anything for defend. Past year the chairman for the committee say I stand everything down for us. All journalists gonna do. Then you see this person who come out, he go down a tongue, he come back. By the time he come back, then waka they don't approve. Same goes to the committee on appointments as well. So this thing they happen, and not to secret say things that they happen inside parliament when are dubious things them.
Yes, absolutely. Like what you say, exactly, because you have been there. Like waiting and say in French, C plus C plus C say, the more you know, the less you talk. You already know the regular way they play in parliament. But what they say, if you get a leadership model where sort of robust about corruption, for instance, I'm not a fan of any political party, but the time will be get and as Bakoma will get the attitudinal change the first time of in leadership when they empower the Anti-Corruption Commission, we find out say then things that they happen, but they happen seldom. I don't know if the word right for us is seldomly, but they were happening seldom. But at this point in time now, when it's like then get this word where then they say dog eats dog, you understand, and kill dog before dog made dog no say die day. It has moved from the paraphrase we side and tie cow, now they eat. But it's like the world is a repetition of trends. So it's like, would they go back to side and say you tie cow, now they eat, you understand? So it has become a problem. So that is the reason. If we get the office of the president where they're accused for corruption, and at the end of the day, instead of the president take leadership role in terms of give the Auditor General the free hands to investigate those people. It might not be the president. It might just be people that where they try for sabotage the president. And instead of providing that leadership for make people then downstart the fear for say, oh, if you commit any act of corruption, there is going to be a heavy hand over you. Instead, what they do, they fight against the people, or they fight against the corrupt elements in the society. So now what do you expect in parliament? Then they follow the leader. As you say, attitude and behavior change can start from the top. If the family, the father, the figurehead is bringing the good, responsible role to the home, then I believe say the picking them, then the bond them, we able to follow their footsteps. But look now, waiting they happen everywhere. Everybody just they get waiting able get and get her out of the country. So we are expecting capital flight out of the country. Also, the devaluation of the leones. Some of us advise about that it will lead to hyperinflation. Exactly, this is what has happened. The dollar has gone up. The pounds has gone up. All foreign currencies. Look what will happen. We human standards don't go below the level of expectation, as you see. Come on, Guinea, then they deport with Sierra Leonean families. You they see everything is just sometimes It's just so much that when you think about Sierra Leone, you go sit down first in a corner, you cry because you know they expect say your nation will go to that deplorable level where you see parliamentarian just because of $1,000, you sell your credibility, you sell your soul, you sell your people, and you sell thousands of people and we hope on you for get good policies, we go able to water down, not so for you again, but for a generation to come. So this is worrying, as I said earlier. And as for the Auditor General, waiting I go able to say, I go able advice for me on side, it's like she has to go enough for Sida, I'm not say Creole people are no one problem, but she has to go to the International Court of Justice. She has to go there and put a case across because we don't get all the people that we don't give credibility. Say, and we've seen this now black and white. We've seen the receipts for saying a fake receipt and stuff. So if Parliament go ahead and do that, these are cases that we not get for die and then get for compensator at the end of the day if he fights for himself. You not just get for Sidon. This is the same thing we're talking about Samura Kamara with the electoral justice issues. You just don't have to sit down and stay in that country. You have to fight. You have to pursue these issues. These are issues that we get for set a good precedent in the future for let people are not able to do that kind of thing there. But if we allow this government to go scot-free with this Auditor General's situation and the elections result as it has gone, no matter how it is for the future, we'll not get forget a clear principle. But for make we able to get a very outlined principle, people have to rise up and fight. And that is what we are calling on the stakeholders and moral guarantors to do.
On this issue where you pitched on the issue of the fake receipts at the office of the president, Jibril Doumbia say failed bill is aware of the fake receipts. So in the beginning, we all say, yes, like you rightly say, it might not be saying that the president directly involved. But because of some circumstance them way surround this issue, you begin for a wonder if the president directly not gets answered. And if you go into the audit report of this 2020, it did it from the scope of State House, say, the money we give to certain people, it do them in consultation with the president. It inside it. And then now, you begin for wonder now, certain things then don't happen. For example, the two people that you feel say directly involved, like the scope, when they take the money, it all on a bag as the help to the president. He go with them. He go arrange and pay receipts, hotel, pay food, pay other things them on behalf of the president. With all of them fake receipts here, the president don't give them position as ambassador. The person, when I in the scope, they can give all of the receipts there for let in turn retire them, to the accountant and to the audit service. Where now the secretary to the president, where himself they don't get a position as ambassador. So, and then we find out, say now, the president don't take the action there, but the one way come out for make we all know, say, fake receipts exist, not to the president, but now this person, because let we use Ben Kalfala in word. But no way, not the way the president directly will involve in this, as court, the anti-corruption commissioner. But now it's like he don't tell the world say he directly involved because he don't promote the people the way then they accuse, and then now he the one them way don't come out and begin prosecute them there, he don't fire them. Whose message this they send to the world?
Yeah, well, so that is what I'm saying. If the leadership not able to take and the big issue about this whole problem is that when you look at the paraphernalia of the position of the presidency, you get when you look at the position, it's not just the president, it's commander-in-chief, is fountain of honor. And when you look at the definition, when they say fountain of honor, fountain, some of them jargons there, I will not just get for overlook them. When you get the position, you get for know waiting it entails. So now, this is, the right word I would say, the presidency has been desecrated. The nation of Sierra Leone has been desecrated. That's what, if I want, when I go Salona, make me our hunt back, una arrest me, because obviously when somebody is critical about the reality, they see us as an enemy. But these are the facts. We don't know what is happening with the president and those that are around him. We see that they are not leading by example. How people that we don't commit such acts, instead of you punishing them for make them be accountable for wetin dem don do, for mess up you office as the president when at the fountain of honor. Now we don't see a dishonorable act. We see the receipts that are fake. And also, we're living in a modern world. I get issues with people carrying large amounts of money, or even when the Anti-Corruption Commission boss, they papi show money, a sea of money or something. You get, why we not go do bank transfer? Why do you have to use all of those loans for travel, like the receipts I see, then carry physical money according to their defense? They say they can go, I don't know, the thousands of loans where they use for go pay. Why you not go use your card? Why you not go just do bank transfer? Because every nation has a set of amount. Like I think in the UK, you cannot carry with you more than £5,000, £10,000.
10,000.
10,000 leons or
10,000. The dollars now they talk about, for example.
Yes, you cannot, and those amounts that the scope carried with him at that time, based on their own defense.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We got on Colombian people, like you they really see how they misbehave here and there. You see they carry. So you first, as a state person, we're supposed to abide by the rules and principles. You have defaulted.
So this one where I can say, actually, not for you, yeah, because you know can basically based on them thing, and I just love the way how you can look at you issue them, very much objective. But this now waiting somebody tell we again, yeah, because we can bot. In other words, we can make mistake, but we as well depend on other people and for giving some information. So, you know, the thing is, some of them money then they not to the first one and not to the last one that one day. Some of them money then they when they can when they get to now then they go like get the own side where they put them. For example, in Dubai, Madabio, according to this person, we're very close to them. Yeah, for the sake of waiting, of course, I'm not going to ever do that day. We're very close to them. It gets a safe day. And it work with people them we get security company inside Dubai for let them safeguard some of a money them for them. The same go to Lebanon as well. So as we talk so right now, one of in worry now, the Lebanon issue where they go on so right now, it get worry. Although it not too bother because Lebanon and Dubai now just two of plenty other one the way you get. And you wonder say what you go do na Samori. Where nobody knows sabi but Samori. Wetin he go do Samori? Yeah, waiting how then why they go crown and they you begin for see they link them to certain things them. We country very much poor, but yet still we they go crown winner somewhere else where you do wonder waiting they go on. This one not for you. Since I talk about this, the way how they spend money, and you just they talk about certain things then the media and other things them where other side the way they don't they buy. Let me bring you this issue from this paper, yeah. Let you know say something really they go on we're not really cool inside that country there. The paper we then call Vindicator newspaper say the energy ministry supports social media influencers them with festive gesture. Social media influencers them. People in the social media we get their work for do. If you give them gifts, what's in the work we will let them do for you? We know how bad the Ministry of Energy talent. We know how bad the EDSA, then distribution, or the EDSA, then talent. But yet still, we get the Ministry of Energy, they pull couple, they give people them na the social media. What thing they want for do? Not for just propagate. Why is they not do anything? What do you think?
Well, rightly so. What you say correct, because even in we own profession, the legal profession, you get what you call gift of modest value. For instance, you go do a case with somebody and the client is happy. At the end of the day, the client don't win the case and go can't give you a gift. But now, let we weigh the gift. We get what you then say you go accept a gift. Although the safer side for any barrister or lawyer in the United Kingdom is not to accept a gift. But again, if somebody can give you a bottle of let's say stout or Stabia or Coca-Cola, that is modest value based on the definition. You can accept it. But if they can give you a gold watch or then give you, let's say, a car as a gift or a house, you can never accept that. If you accept that, you don't go against the bar standard board here, and that is a level where they make then they remove you from being a barrister or a legal professional in the United Kingdom. So now, when you look at the journalistic aspect, I was a member of SLAJ. I think there are codes and there are ethics and principles as well. yes, we all be don't go through that. You they go, we call them coasting. You understand? Coasting, you go, you write news for the Lebanese man and for promote them, possibly them go give you transport. You understand? That is classified as modest value. But based on what me don't see so recently, that is not based on the newspaper where you don't read the caption. So that is not a modest value. And that is that they set a platform wherein you're not going to be objective against the energy ministry anymore, because obviously we know the problems will be sect. I think it's the energy ministry, right? We provide the gifts. What ministry was it that provided the gifts to the journalist?
This paper right now.
Yes.
Energy, Ministry of Energy.
Yes,
well, basically, this them not a journalist them. We can just put on that way there. You get social media influencer them. Yeah.
Influencers.
Yeah. Where just they do their own thing them, and then get the own bra them where they always try for promote in as much as they know they do something way correct, but then they for promote them. So now for make let them bobo they also let them happy more. This na rest. I'm pretty sure that half bag rest this, where then they give to them, and then they go get some other package where they go put on top for let them bobo and gladdy inside this Christmas. So the question is, who side this money come out?
Well, that is the point. So now they say turning and turning in the widening wheel, the center cannot hold. So now most of these youth, they are looking for job opportunities which they cannot get. So then go to the new trend, we don't come as being media influencer. But most of these, when you look at these people, are journalists as well, working for either sludge or newspaper. So what they do, they promote this energy ministry. They fail to speak on behalf of the people. And so that gifts the way they don't give the people, why they're not going to use that for provide enough energy for the people of Sierra Leone, electricity, so that them go use this electricity for provide for themselves. Because when you get electricity, you might be able to do your media influence, your blogging in an independent way instead of you having gifts from people. And now that they show say people have to align, because again, when you check properly, I might be wrong, but it might be from a specific set of political party media influencers that have benefited from these goodies from the energy ministry, if you check properly, because the energy ministry is being run by members of a political party, specifically the SLPP, and the SLPP have the media bloggers or influencers there where they always try for propagate things that were not even right. But just because they want to let them party look good to the eyes of the public, so they are doing this kind of thing. So what me they say is that instead of giving people pittance every day, like what they say, we get this story in the Bible where Jesus and apostles, they okay, it's Christmas, so it's even good to go to the biblical allegories. So them go for fishing all night. They fished all night. They're not able to catch no fish. Then complain to Jesus. They say, Jesus, we don't try for catch fish. We're not able to get, waiting for the Jesus say, cast your net where you are. You understand? The doubt was when Jesus tell them that. But at the end of the day, they decided to do that. They cast the net where they are at that point, and then catch fish till the nets then begin broke. So if you transform that to the principles we will take from that, it tells you, say, for make a nation develop, you no need for go to all of those extents to try to get things that is hard to get. We country, if we heads down together, we're able to work together, we're able to use the principles them way supposed to guide humanity. I believe so we'll be able to get abundance for everybody, where you no need for go give bribery to other people and stuff. Everybody able to get for himself as Sierra Leone is supposed to be. Because we're more small, remember, say, people then be days alone where they say, even if you beg them or pay them for come overseas, for come study or so, they don't want to do that because everything was self-sufficient. And when you look at the topography or the nomenclature of Sierra Leone, what Sierra Leone is made up of, the beaches, the good weather, the mineral resources, and everything, you find out, say, if only we able change with attitude and behavior, and we're only able to lead by example. We're only able to use credibility. We're able to use humanity. We're able to use the principles of oneness and solidarity. I believe say Sierra Leone will be the paradise of the world. I think say many people go just will say Salona heaven. I they tell you this for sure. And this is the dream we get. For say if we stop corruption, we stop nepotism, we stop favoritism, we stop the inhuman treatment of each other. We love each other, we support each other. As waiting happen when Jesus gathered in Mount Gethsemane, where he able to feed thousands of people with just 3 loaves or 2 loaves, 2 loaves with 2 fishes, two loaves of bread and 3 fishes. According to what in the Bible say, but if 1,000 people, the food left. You know what happened? It is because some people they don't get their own fish and bread in their bag. So when they see Jesus say, hey, now this normal we get so 2 loaves and 3, everybody begin pull in you. Some man get 3, some man get 2. So everybody able eat say in time. So this is now what should have happened in Sierra Leone. But no, it is the opposite. Waiting they happen. Would I get 2 fish and they go grab the other person in 3 fish and keep am first in Kel and go na Lebanon and go keep am. The other person where he able beat you and pull you fish na you hand and they go take and go keep am na Dubai. So this is what is happening. And what will happen? Starvation. And when starvation happens, you they treat the people them how you want for treat them to say, oh, I can give you money and you do what you have to do for me. And this had always been the principle of the SLPP. I remember Pakaba in time again when we say sheep, 2 sheep loss or something. There is so much hunger. Anytime SLPP come into power, there is so much hunger, starvation, punishment. I think they are using that as a political trick for able to coerce or manhandle the people then for submit them to subjection in a way that anything we then say, now if what happen like now, when you go to parliament, you know the parliament, they need food for their family in a Christmas season, this, oh, you give them $1,000 a big money than they, because when you look, the economy has been fucked up, sorry for the bad language, and now there is inflation, so if you give somebody $1,000, you are a god to the person. Where that's not supposed to be, because you're using those tricks as a political whims and caprices for benefit yourself at the expense of the nation, which is selfish, which is wrong, which is bad, and people have to be accountable, and then we have to hold them accountable for these things.
Okay, you better talk just now about gifts, modesty of gifts and other things. Then, whereas you say the kind of gifts the way then they give to person, where then go consider for say, okay, this don't mean nothing. I just it come out from my heart and it just want for show appreciation. Whereas you get the other one where they go consider for be bribe, and then they will actually remove you from the profession. Yeah, if I get you right. But here in Sierra Leone, we get, for example, the former immigration officer, where they say get 3 cars them, where they give them beautiful cars them, not to and pick him and brand them, beautiful one them, and then. He say because in win case in clients in president and that one day he make. So the question is, why the time when you win the case your client not give you? Now the time when you become immigration officer, in then give you that day. But here still it passed through parliament. Parliament not able for waiting and for in second position as the drugs law enforcement whatever agency where it is right now. So all of them things they are so. We don't hear anything from the anti-corruption. Anti-corruption will just come and say, I investigate. And then we not see anything on this and this and this, or not get sufficient, evidence for prosecute this kind of thing. And we see it happen again and again and again and again. So people that we don't consider for be true Sierra Leoneans them.
Yes, so in that aspect, like waiting as they get a rumor around say reset Sierra Leone. I think it has come to the point because civilization we don't outgrow civilization as far as Sierra Leoneans are concerned. What you need now for reset Sierra Leone. Most of these institutions then get rule books where they for play by. We forget people that we get the credibility for able to monitor some of them things they are and take action, because now here human being by nature is corrupt. But if you give if you not provide the enabling environment for the human being for being corrupt, then you able to checkmate the individual. Then in able to comply to those principles. So in coming back to the case of the immigration boss, also, although I'm not au fait with most of those issues we come up. But if I go by your word that then give 2 cars and stuff, that is above the modest value. And I believe say if it gets integrity, but people have lost integrity when they come out salon, they come out in the other world, they comply with credibility. They comply. Sierra Leoneans are very compliant. You know, no problem out of Sierra Leone. But because there are no rules in Sierra Leone, that they give the tendency for let them do most of them kind of thing that way then they do so. They're not supposed to accept those cards, and Parliament should have. But again, you talk of Anti-Corruption Commission. Firstly, before we even go to the issue of Anti-Corruption Commission, the commissioner doing the job that he's supposed to do, we have to look at the etymological background of how he was appointed to that position. Many people have argued that he's not supposed for, he not deserve to get that position because he's not qualified to have held that position before even holding that position. Now, we see waiting rigmarole around onto this time when incumbent lawyers then get election. You see, as Anti-Corruption Commissioner, waiting happened, how he displayed being a corrupt individual to stage manage, coerce others, and make sure that they get a winner for the Sierra Leone Bar, is it Bar Lawyers Association or whatever it is. And some of us publish articles that the only solution to that is to set a parallel organization, which gladly I believe they have set up. And we go show say, yes, there are people that are ready to stand up. So what I say, the bone of contention here is that Sierra Leone needs to be reset. All of these institutions need to be guided by principles. I know that they have drafted principles that get ethics, like SLAGE, all institutions. But what happened? We have to get institutions where they're able to follow up, that are empowered to be able to monitor this. But again, from the highest office, it drags us back to the work we don't do. The Auditor General's report. We're supposed to monitor all of the institutions there, highlight all of the issues there. They are not taking the Auditor General's report serious. And this is not just today. From time immemorial, from even the time when me begin get proper sense, and as by Koma, in time when I work in Parliament, I see they publish Auditor General's report. It will come out for some point in time. You get the momentum, then it just die down. What is the action that is being taken by the Anti-Corruption Commission immediately the Auditor General's report is published? But again, waiting and the same, there are principles where they bypass all of that. They say, now Parliament for go try for debates. I think the Auditor General's report, where it's not supposed to be so, because it should have gone directly to the Anti-Corruption Commission's table, and new effect on that, let them go try for accounts. But again, the Anti-Corruption Commission is being appointed or manned by the president or the government. Right. So all of these appointees or these government ministries that have shown acts of corruption or allegedly corrupted, they are part of the executive arm of government. So what do you expect? So that is why people that we get level head for try for see how we can able to divide some of them things that create proper rules on how the state will be. Because if you left people them only we get integrity, then some of these things they will not be able to get problems with them. But where poverty is there, people then don't compromise. Everybody they fight for bill in your house, everybody they fight for bill in family, everybody they fight for send in Pekin abroad for can study. You they find out say nobody know they try for do the right thing. Before, when we get the civil service, it's completely filled with Creoles. Creole they no better pass nobody in that country. But one thing I would say, Creole people and Limba people and with fuller people and sort of like get integrity at that time when we get independence and what have you, when the civil service is being manned. But since everything just turned over when we get Pasheki in time now, everybody they take power. I just feel say everything has been mixed up. So we need to reset Sierra Leone. We need to reignite the principles, the way they guide humanity. It's not hard to do. It's just about principles. It's just about integrity. We need to forget leaders, the way they install, because my fear now is not about us anymore. Because I believe say we don't see, we don't go through everything. But what about the young children that now where they come up, when then they see them kind of thing they are, how them go able to transform? Because we know say during the war, many people then go through that, and Dr. Naim say, I don't know, the percentage was 60% of everybody gets mental
health issue, yes, approximately something like that. Andy. But for wrap up the program, I just want for you to put this into perspective. Maybe two questions then in just brief summary. One, how you go put to 2024? If you for summarize 2024, the highlights of 2024, how you go put that one there in 2 minutes?
Well, is it personally or is it nationally?
Yeah, nationally.
Well, if you say nationally, I would say it is a shamble that is catastrophically chaotic. That will be my, and if you want to elaborate
please,
on that.
just break it down for me.
Yes. So it's in shambles. Sierra Leone is in shambles because one, we economy, the economy bad. People that the bigger every day, respectable people. The economy has been broken. The currency that was devalued led to hyperinflation. The money don't pour away. Sierra Leonean credibility around the world is just full of, even Cameroonians, they're asking me, what is happening in your country? What is going on? The people cannot stand up for themselves. And you see how they muzzle the press, they muzzle Sierra Leoneans, the killings, the way they happen. Everything is just chaotic. You see how Auditor Generals, they do in job, they pull them and try for betray them, and parliament that was supposed to stand up for the people, they're able to be the angry, they're not able to be then go back to parliament and try for just do the dirty games that is going on all around. The opposition cannot man up to its waiting opposition. Look, Bobby Wine in Uganda or so, they arrest him many times. He's still fighting, he's still talking. This guy in South Africa, how is he called? Malema also, his fight is talking for his people. Malema, Sierra Leone, nobody not able to stand up. When they arrest that woman, then carry and go to jail. The next time when he can begin talk for the president and the first lady. Anybody, musicians, they try to rise up or sing something, they hold them, arrest them. So everything is chaotic, is catastrophic. Killing, then they happen every day, alleged coups, then they take place. The country is not safe. So it is a chaotic shamble that is catastrophic at this point in time that nobody know waiting for the end. The world reports, they say Sierra Leone is below the lowest ebb of hunger in the country. People are hungry everywhere. Well, talk about Freetown, but go now to the provinces, go to Kailan, go to the other places the way they're not able to get basic amenities, waiting they happen there at this point in time. You go realize, say, this is not also human being for live. If you get so react in your mind, you go know, say, we have to do better. And what you see, the presidency, the ministers, they live in abundance, in affluence. Then they parade with best motor car. When the people away, then they govern. When then they feed una, then they go with hunger. Push don't take over the country. People and young people and bright and beautiful youth, where they're supposed to be the future, the beacon of hope of the country, they are no more there. They are dying every day. So those things just to show you, say, Sierra Leone is, in a state of chaotic, catastrophe.
All right. So, and they end the year by God in power. In the next 7 days, if God agree, yeah, and when they go to 2025, you don't already tell you about reset Sierra Leone. So, how we for make or what thing you expect of Sierra Leone with this kind of things, them where we end the year with? What do you expect?
Waiting at the expect, I go put that in the two principles, because firstly, I expect Sierra Leoneans not forgive up. Sierra Leoneans have been resilient, but again, we have to back that up with action. And as you say, the diasporans, like una don't do so much fantastic work that, una deserve the highest conferment of order, like when they say the order of the KOL, where they're supposed to give una because una don't fight, Una not get no hidden motive. Una get the interest of Sierra Leone at heart. Una supposed to be commended this 2024 to 2025 for being people, freedom fighters for Sierra Leone, for restore hope. Other Sierra Leoneans are out there, members of SLAM, members of Concerned Sierra Leoneans, the youth, the guys that are arrested because they want to ask for the electoral results. These are people that should be celebrated. We have other people around the world that are fighting to do good things for that country, for bring joy and laughter. Mohamed Kamaremba and other people, the Macaulay and others, have been fighting to restore the hope for the Sierra Leoneans. So let me not give up. We get good people in. I see great future for Sierra Leoneans. I see fantastic opportunities for Sierra Leoneans. I see beacon of success for Sierra Leoneans, but all what you need for do, we need for rise up and back that up with an action. Like this guy as well, Ato Pias or something, you used to host him. He's a fantastic guy, he's a good youth. I mean, these people need to come together. We don't need to just give up or say, because the situation had got tense to this point. We still need to fight for make sure, say, we're able to save Sierra Leone. And also, the members of parliament, we are not giving up on you. Change your attitude, change your behavior, remember your principles. The APC was formed in the principle of socialist communism principles. We are in the fight for the local people, the ordinary man. It is not a government of the bourgeoisie or the rich. It is they have a principle to help the poor people. So una remember una principle, una no go against una principle. Otherwise, God go judge una. So if I will summarize on that note, I think that encapsulates what I see for my country.
All right, thank you very much. I think you do doing very well this morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate them so much. We wish you, I don't know if I foresee Merry Christmas in advance and prosperous 2025. And at the same time, get yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. You too.
All right, thanks to you who don't watch the program. And I want to give you a gentle reminder, say, of course, the link then at the comment section, at both YouTube and on Facebook. Today, I keep coming with you now the platform waiting at the screen so right now. We're in a Sugar and Sweetest AI music mix. It's very simple. In case you go search, you know, see them. The link there already in at the comment section. Please press and go subscribe. Turn on the notification. Today, we get a very wonderful time. You know, we go play music for Una, we now the oldies them. We go play music for the one that way. Now they come up, you know, the youth them. We will play music for all sets of people them inside the program today, based on your request. All occasions, we will make sure so we play the best according to what you want. So do your assignments now. You get them very well. Know the kind of music where you want, whose kind style of music where you want, and then you get a prompt of the word, yeah, where you want. For example, this person will say, he writes them very well in the comment section saying, I got me wife, me friend where I like so much, but they play around, so that's not the thing. So we expect for get more thing. But now we still make a song around that one for where we're able for test then days there. So we leave now and we'll come back inside this program. If other thing come up where we need for come up with, we'll come back now, yeah. But now we standing now net with the day now this channel where we call Sugar and Sweetest. Until then, we just love now so much. Thanks to the producer we make this program reach you today. My name is Pierre, the Freedom Fighter. I'm off.
Parliament support man of your for the trade democracy and endorse accountability coup. MUB guarantee for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliamentary politician, we not go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Now so we look don't turn the dust. The people cry but them no care for us. The flag green, white and blue don't fade. Accountability them use and play trade. Politicians them they chop the cake. The people hunger the whole land shake. Them betray the trust we binky them. But we voice go loud we no go silence. Parliament support Madam Bio for the trade democracy and endorse accountability coup. MUB guarantee for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this kind parliamentary politician, we no go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. From pull them way, open your eye. The system rotten, them don't say we pride. Them promise change when I lie them tell. The people suffer, them just ring the bell. Auditor General, now we watch dog. Or they push them down, one man they vex stroke. We say enough, we no go play blind. Justice now we right, we go take them in time. Salon wake up, this now we fight. For democracy, we go shine the light. The future bright, but we must resist. This parliament no fit betray witches. Parliament support Adam here for betrayed democracy and endorse accountability coup. Then you be guarantee for the Auditor General. We are very disappointed. Oh, with this guy parliament and politician, we not go sit down, we go talk, we go stand. Democracy now we own, we no go let go. Salon stand tall, make we voice echo. The people power strong, no more abuse. Together we go win, now we choice to choose.